We are live. It is Saturday night, and I am with the incredible, beautiful, lovely, talented, gorgeous Yvette.
Thank you. The most handsome Michael Fox. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Well, so today we're gonna put you in a couple of situations, and just wondering, how would you handle a situation like this? I want you to think about, as we tell, hey Karis, hey Lionel, this is great. We got a whole crew of people coming in. I want you today, as we're telling these stories, to put yourself in the situation, and I want you to think about, what would your mindset have to be in order to survive a situation like this? So let's think about it. Hey Jeffrey, good to see you too. Yvette's going to start us off.
The first one is a man by the name of Archie Williams. He was incarcerated for 37 years for a crime he did not commit. Now, his fingerprints were not found anywhere on the crime scene. And 3 people actually testified that he was at home that night. And he was still convicted for 37 years, this man. 37 years.
And let me just jump for 1 second. He was put in the worst prison in the United States. Again, a guy who did not commit a crime was convicted and served a prison sentence for 37 years. Hey, Beth, great to have you here. So, what would you do if you were in that situation? So here's the beautiful thing.
So Archie, you know what he said? He said, freedom is of the mind. I went to prison, but never let my mind go to prison. And you know, when he was in prison, interesting enough, he would visualize himself on America's Got Talent. He would watch it in prison, and every single day he would visualize himself on the stage of America's Got Talent. And guess what happened? After he got out of prison, the man was just on America's Got Talent just recently.
So think about this for a second, okay? The guy's in prison for a crime he never committed. He's been in there for 30 plus years. There's really no chance in his mind that he's getting out of prison, but he ends up getting out. But in prison, he's visualizing himself being on America's Got Talent. And he was just on America's Got Talent, which is just amazing. It just shows you the power of the mind. So here's another great story, okay? I want you to think about this, and I really want you to think about if you're in this situation. Aaron Ralston, you may have heard this story. He's rock climbing in a very remote area, and all of a sudden, this big boulder falls down, and it pins his arm against another rock. And it was 800 pounds, and there was no one else around. So now his arm is pinned. He can't move the rock. He's stuck by himself. There's no one around, and he knows if he doesn't do something, he's going to die there. So what do you possibly do? What does your mindset go in a situation like that? So you know what the guy does? This is amazing. He takes out a pocket knife that he has, and he cuts off his arm. He's able to cut off his entire arm beneath the elbow. But after he cuts off the arm, then he rappels down 60 feet. And once he gets down to 60 feet, he walks 5 miles. And then eventually he's found. And the guy survives. So what would you do? You know, sometimes we're in situations where we say, wow, why am I in this situation? Why did this happen to me? You know what Aaron Ralston said? This is amazing. He said, everything happens for a reason or purpose. Now, I want you to picture having a boulder pinning down your arm and not being able to move and knowing you're about to cut it off with a knife. Would you then at that point be able to say that everything happens for a reason and purpose? The guy was amazing, right? So, you know, obviously that's a mindset that's at a whole different level.
Absolutely.
But that said, we can use these as lessons for ourselves. The next time we're in a situation that we don't really like, we can think back to stories like this and realize that whatever we're going through isn't really nearly as bad as some of the situations that are out there. And if we set our mindset right, we can get out of just about any situation that we're in. So, anything to say?
Well, if people haven't seen, like, because you posted Archie's audition, because I had goosebumps when he was on stage, when he was telling his story and when he started to sing. It's really worth taking a look at.
Yeah, it's posted on here. Watch the video. It's really powerful. And yeah, I just think it's incredible to watch the man tell his story and feel it in your heart. So we're so glad you're here with us on Saturday night. We have a very good crowd. I mean, Devore's here. Devore here being alone is like the president of the United States. So we thank you for being here at Saturday night. We'll see you tomorrow, Sunday. And we love, love, love having all of you in this community. Without you guys, we're nothing. So I shouldn't say we're nothing.
Yeah.
But our community is nothing without you. We love you guys, and thanks for being here with us.
Have a great one.
Have a great one. See you tomorrow.